After trying dozens of Hall effect switches released this year, these are my top 5. So the Everglide Rice Pudding has the perfect blend of smooth operation and a deep, thocky sound that I find incredibly satisfying. The typing experience here is both precise and enjoyable in that the factory looping eliminates any trace of scratchiness, so I really feel in control even when doing the most minute keystrokes. Moreover, this boxy, dust-proof stem design makes for significantly less stem wobble. If you're particularly sensitive to wobble, that feature alone makes these worth considering. One feature that really stands out is the translucent housing design, which allows for excellent RGB lighting effects. If you're running an RGB setup, these switches will really make your board shine with vibrant, even light diffusion. But now let's spin the wheel to see what keycaps we'll be using for today's sound test. Today we'll be using these beige JC Studio Arabic keycaps. Now here's the sound test for the rice puddings. These Dove switches from Haimu are the first fully silent Hall effect switches. Now, traditional silent switches use silicone dampeners for silencing. Basically, these soft materials act as a cushion instead of hard plastic tapping against hard plastic. Unlike those traditional switches, these Doves use cutouts instead. These work almost like force absorbers. They bend upon impact, diffusing the force, which effectively silences the switch. What's more, they feel stiffer than switches with dampeners, eliminating that mushy feeling you get with traditional silent switches. Here's the sound test. Now let's talk about the sticky rices. Right off the bat, you'll notice the wobble-resistant dust-proof stems, and the factory looping on these is absolutely top tier. These switches feel incredibly creamy and smooth right out of the box. In terms of sound, these are creamy and thocky, and if you want to enhance that thocky character even more, these respond incredibly well to mods like additional foam. Here's the sound test. Now let's talk about the WS dashes. The biggest improvement I noticed with these switches is their much cleaner sound signature. The original Leckers have a somewhat rattly, scrunchy sound profile. The dashes solve that issue completely. Instead, you get a resonant clack on the bottom out thanks to the sealed bottom housing design. With the Leckers, the magnet sits exposed, but the dashes have sealed that up for a tighter, more refined sound. In terms of feel, the dashes are significantly smoother than the Leckers, with an excellent factory loop job. They feature a 55-gram bottom out force, making them heavier than the Lecker 45s, but lighter than the Lecker 60s. Take a listen to how they sound. These Gamer Fuels are HMX's first Hall effect switches, and they bring something special to the table. The sound profile here is really unique. I describe it as stocky with a distinctive hollowness that sets them apart from anything else in the Hall effect space. HMX also brought over their legendary factory looping from their mechanical switches. Everything feels buttery smooth, giving you that precise control you need for features like rapid trigger. And here's the best part. While most Hall effect switches sit in the 80-cent range, these come in at just 40 cents per switch, exclusively at Milktooth. HMX is bringing their affordable pricing strategy from mechanical switches to Hall effect switches, and it's a complete game changer. Take a listen to how they sound. Now, here are back-to-back sound tests for all the switches we talked about today. But if you want to learn more about the Gamer Fuels, which are these budget bangers we mentioned earlier, make sure to watch this video here. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.